Hello everyone, I'm Shinyuan. Today, we will talk about a unique term in Tibetan Buddhism, the Dakini. On this subject, a great master from Chinese Buddhism, Master Chuanxi, who is also a Vajrayana practitioner, explains it this way. Within the wisdom system of Buddhism, the Dakini is not a physical form as we conventionally imagine. She is the symbol of prana, the wisdom of emptiness. That is the mother of prana. She represents the power of wisdom, nurturing all things like a mother. She is not an ordinary female figure. The essence of the mother of prana is transcendent wisdom. It nourishes all virtuous dharma and gives birth to countless Buddhas. It is in reality beyond gender. When we speak of the mother of prana, we should not regard her as a female incarnation, just as we call our homeland motherland. This does not mean the nation has a gender. The symbolic meaning of the Dakini lies in her nature of nurturing and protecting, not in gender. Master Chuanxi is not wrong, but this is only a general, simplified explanation. Next, we will explain in detail, from the perspective of genuine esoteric Dharma. Dakini, transliterated from Sanskrit as kin, in Tibetan is Khandro, literally meaning a female practitioner who walks through space. She is the embodied wisdom of innate enlightened emptiness, personified as a meditational deity. They manifest in various forms. They are sometimes called sky dancers, because they symbolize dancing freely within the luminous, infinite emptiness-like space, dancing the unconstrained dance of perfect awakening. In Vajrayana Tibetan Buddhism, the Dakini is a female deity with great power, able to fly through the sky. The Dakini is a goddess representing wisdom and compassion. The connection between the Buddha realm and practitioners is carried out by the Dakinis. Sutras often say the Dakini is a female bodhisattva, who often acts as a messenger between ordinary beings and Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The term also generally refers to female practitioners who have attained realization. They fully possess the power of awakening and vast skillful means to liberate beings, such as Yasha Sojel, Mashik, Labdran, Sarakandro, Dare Ram, the Dakini of my kind root teacher, the late Nyalong Khandro, and as we all know, Menchun Khandro, former head of Larangar. These are great realized Dakinis in this world who have realized emptiness. They are bodhisattvas walking among humans. It is important to note that the wisdom Dakini here is not the conventional idea of female. She is an expression of the emptiness wisdom inherent in all beings. Therefore, rather than defining the Dakini as a conceptual being, it is better to understand her as a manifestation of the unity of emptiness and clarity. She is the expression of the empty nature that purifies all defilements, a luminous awareness that is illusory, pure, and all-embracing within transformation. It is the feminine essence that we all inherently possess on a spiritual level. There is no distinction between male and female. Guru, Yidam, and Dakini protectors are known as the three roots. The Guru is the root of blessings. The Yidam is the root of siddhi, or spiritual attainments. The Dakini is the root of activity. The Guru is the root of blessings, because he enables us to realize our own innate nature and leads us to the state of complete liberation. The Yidam is the root of attainment, manifesting from the emptiness of the Dharma Dhatu. It is the clear manifestation of the Guru's compassion. Different yidams appear to benefit beings with different inclinations. They act as transformers of awakening that align with one's wishes and habits. Dakinis and protectors together form the root of activity. Protectors appear in both male and female forms with similar functions. They guard the practice of yogas, help remove obstacles that may arise in Dharma practice, and preserve the blessings gathered by practitioners through the lineage. Ultimately, the Guru's body is the Guru, speech is the Yidam, and mind is the Dakini. Thus the Guru is the embodiment of all three roots. So, how did the Dakini Pure Land come into being? When Shakyamuni Buddha turned the Dharma wheel 3 times and taught Vajrayana Tantras, Thousands of women came from Guru Rinpoche, pure land of Attained, to listen to the Dharma. They instantly attained full Buddhahood and became known as Dakinis. Since far more women received Vajrayana teachings than men, the number of Dakinis far exceeded that of male heroes, or Drupas. After that, the Vajrayana teachings were carried to a higher realm, the Dakini Pure Land, and Dakinis became the very source of tantric teachings. Regarding the number of Dakinis, Chapter 8 of Yasha Sogyal's biography describes, before Sogyal passed into nirvana, she gave teachings and predictions to her 11 heart disciples. On the 8th day, innumerable Dakinis arrived from all directions, 12 types and 12 million wrathful Dakinis from the Attained Pure Land, 5,550 worldly blood-drinking Dakinis, 12,112,000 lower worldly Dakinis, and inconceivable numbers of other Dakinis held coral-handled keys to help her pass obstacles, poison pools, iron walls, and the first gate. Entering the Dakini Pure Land, Jimgan Control Ladrothe wrote in The Torch of Certainty, heroes males and Dakinis females share certain protector tasks. Dakinis are female bodhisattvas, who often act as messengers between ordinary beings and Buddhas, and protectors help clear obstacles for practitioners, so they often appear in wrathful forms until obstacles and demons are subdued. In Tibet, in almost all stories of great masters, Dakinis appear at critical moments. A practitioner's encounter with a Dakini often signifies a challenge and transformation in their practice. If a practitioner has full faith in the Dakinis and abides in the wisdom of non-dual nature, they will often see manifestations of Dakinis in dreams or meditation. The appearance, guidance, and inspiration of Dakinis help realized masters recognize their own inherent triple-body wisdom Dakini nature. This shows the universal truth that all beings have clear, equal Buddha nature. The Dakini's feminine quality also clarifies the reality that Buddha nature has no gender. Next, we talk about Dakini festivals. Some say that on the 25th day of each lunar month, Dakinis from the 21 sacred places gathered together for a feast offering. Some texts mention the 14th or 15th day as the day Dakinis gather. In my view, each Dakini has a different birth and nirvana date, so there is no absolute fixed festival. When we sincerely practice feast offerings, every day is a day when Dakinis gather. Practitioners who abide in emptiness and enter prana often see manifestations of Dakinis in dreams or samadhi. For example, Master Hanchun dreamed of a Dakini guiding his path, destiny, future, past, practice, and nirvana. The appearance, guidance, and inspiration of Dakinis help realized beings recognize their own inherent triple-body wisdom Dakini nature. This shows all beings have clear, equal Buddha nature. The Dakini's feminine quality also clarifies that Buddha nature has no gender. The benefits of Dakini Day feast offerings. The feast offering, or Gana Chakra, is the most supreme and perfect offering. From invocation, confession, offering, visualization, and mantra recitation all the way to completion stage in dedication of merit. It is a complete and perfect practice. Vajrayana scriptures explain, those who wish to swiftly perfect the two accumulations through the unique secret path of Vajrayana with supreme skillful means should practice the rare and supreme Gana Chakra. This means the Gana Chakra is one of the easiest, most meaningful, and powerfully blessed practices in Vajrayana to quickly perfect the two accumulations of merit and wisdom. Besides accumulating merit, feast offerings also purify negative karma. Yasha Sogyal said, practicing one feast offering on the 8th, 10th, 15th of the waxing moon, or the 25th of the waning moon closes the door to the 3 lower realms. In other words, For those who would fall into the 3 lower realms, after one feast offering, if no new negative karma is created, even heavy karma such as breaking root samaya, secondary vows, and the 10 non-virtues will be purified. Many Vajrayana scriptures and sadhana state, if samaya vows are damaged, confessing during feast offerings and empowerments is most supreme. Broken vow karma will be completely purified. Thus many downfalls in Vajrayana are confessed through feast offerings. Feast offerings are a way to restore samaya vows. Therefore, for Vajrayana practitioners, the feast offering is not just a ritual, it is a supremely profound practice. On feast days, we can make offerings to Dakinis, yidams, and protectors at home, recalling the compassion, wisdom, and vows of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. On one hand, this helps tame our mind, arousing devotion, respect, and faith in Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Dakinis, and protectors. On the other hand, it accumulates merit and wisdom for our practice. Meanwhile, on such auspicious days, confessing our past negative actions reduces and weakens negative karma. It clears obstacles on our spiritual path. Next, we discuss the types of Dakinis. There are many types and classifications of Dakinis. There are various systems of classification: 8, 9, 10, 13, 108, 360, and so on. By appearance, they are generally divided into human form and animal-headed Dakinis. By vow and quality, some act as yidams, others as protectors. By realization of emptiness, they are simply divided into worldly and transcendental Dakinis, that is, ultimate wisdom Dakinis and worldly female deities, who act as protectors and receive offerings. The mother of Buddhas, Taras, Yidam consorts, Vajrayana, and so on, are transcendental wisdom Dakinis. Among the 3 Kayas Dakinis, they belong to the innate great Dakini mothers. Sky dancer the Dakini mantra. The Dakini mantra also refers to Mashig Labdran's mantra. Meaning of the mantra in Tibetan healing systems. This mantra is believed to cure all illnesses, besides healing physical and mental diseases. This mantra has exactly 5 syllables, representing the 5 elements: space, wind, water, fire, earth. They also represent the energy of the 5 Dakinis. Finally, we emphasize the merit and benefits of worshipping Dakinis. Feast offerings originated in India and were brought to Tibet by Guru Rinpoche. In ancient India, since each feast required great expense, only wealthy people could hold such ceremonies. Out of compassion, Guru Rinpoche changed this tradition, so all beings could quickly accumulate merit and wisdom. Gana means gathering, chakra means offering. Gana chakra is also known as the feast wheel. It is an essential practice for the path of enlightenment in one lifetime. There are 2 main days each month, the 10th and 25th days of the Tibetan lunar calendar. Feast offerings are a convenient method to quickly purify karma and accumulate merit. They are also supreme practices for the 4 activities: pacifying, increasing, controlling, and subjugating. One feast offering is equivalent to making offerings to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Feast offerings are a supreme way for Vajrayana practitioners to confess. During the feast, practitioners sincerely confess violations of vows within the mandala. This purifies heavy negative karma. Many scriptures and sadhanas state, if samaya vows are broken, confessing during feasts and empowerments is most supreme. Thus many downfalls in Vajrayana are purified through feasts. Feast offerings are a supreme method to restore samaya. Feast offerings eliminate outer, inner, and secret obstacles, as well as obstructions to worldly and transcendental accomplishments. Outer obstacles affect daily life, including relationships, work, and so on. Inner obstacles hinder physical and mental health. Secret obstacles block realization of innate wisdom. In addition, feasts can be practiced to benefit the deceased, calming their minds, guiding them to a good rebirth until full liberation. In short, feast offerings are immensely powerful in Vajrayana, and they practice to quickly perfect the two accumulations of merit and wisdom. Jogchen Master Longchenpa taught, Dakini feast offerings are supreme for gathering merit. On Dakini feast days, I offering to Dakinis, items, and protectors, and remembering the compassion, wisdom, and vows of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, we tame our minds and develop devotion, respect, and faith. At the same time, we accumulate merit and wisdom for our practice. In addition, participating in feast offerings brings blessings from the three jewels. It cuts through self-clinging and afflictions, calms misfortunes, illnesses, and life-threatening dangers, improves fortune and authority, frees us from harmful spirits and obstacles, and removes thieves, enemies, slander, and all hindrances. It is a swift and powerful way to accumulate merit, purifying the karmic obstacles of body, speech, and mind. Alright, that's all for today's content. Thank you for watching. See you next time.